Coach Lexi here, and this is the Cave Parkour. In today's lesson, we're going to go over some drills to get our Kong vault. In today's lesson, we're just going to need some space and also either a block or the side of your bed or a couch to do these drills. First, we are going to warm up. We have 10 jumping jacks. Then we'll do wrist mobility, 10 circles each direction, 10 flappers, 10 blinkers. Once we finish our wrist mobility, we're going to move on to our elbow mobility. We are going to do 10 circles with each elbow, both directions. Then we're going to move on to our shoulder mobility. We are going to go across our body 10 times. We're going to go up and down 10 times, and we're going to do our circles each direction 10 times. Once we finish our mobility, then we're going to go ahead and do 10 jumping jacks to get ourselves moving before we get into our first drill. Now that we've warmed up, we're going to go ahead and do 7 drills to help with our Kong. Ideally, these drills are to help us go through the motions of what a Kong needs. Whether we can Kong or not, these are going to help us if we continue to practice them. A lot of these drills are going to help us to be in the right position when you're going into a Kong, going over the block or object that you are vaulting. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is work on our ground Kongs. We're going to do 10 ground Kongs. When we do this, we need to remember that we have our hands on the outside, flat and spread out, and our knees on the inside. Ideally, we want them to be touching and we want our butt to be low. If we can, we're gonna make sure when we do these ground Kongs that we're replacing our hands with our feet, and we keep doing that again and again. Once we've completed our 10 ground Kongs, we're gonna do 15 seconds of a half handstand hold. We can do this on our tiptoes or on our knees. Then we're gonna move on to 10 donkey kicks. We're gonna place our hands on the ground. We're gonna try to keep our head in between our arms in this movement, but the same idea with that half handstand, we're trying to get our hips to go over our head and what that feels like. Now we're gonna do 10 elevated donkey kicks with straight legs. So we're not gonna bend our knees and try to get our hips completely overhead, but ideally we're trying to see if we can get our feet above the object without putting them on it. Then we're gonna do 10 monkey ups. Our hands go on our object, and our goal is to get our feet on top, and we think about placing our hands down and pushing our hips up so our feet can go in between our hands. Once we've done that, then we're gonna try to do 10 monkey ups for distance. So rather than just putting our hands down on the side and getting our feet up, we're gonna reach our hands a little more forward and try to get our feet to where our hands are. Once we've completed that, then we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can do 10 Kongs. If we do not have a block that's safe, we are gonna continue to work on 10 monkey ups for distance. Once we've completed our drills for today, we're gonna make sure that we cool down. We're gonna start with 20 seconds of our best deep resting squat, a seated pike stretch for 15 seconds, a seated straddle stretch, reaching down the middle for 15 seconds, and then a forearm stretch for 20 seconds on each arm. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my Zoom class this week.